Welcome back to the channel, and today I have but one challenge: to complete a single lap on this course without repairing. This is a map called The Challenge by Nikki, and it goes through a lot of obstacles. There's even multiple pathways to take. So for instance, there's a split here that looks like you go through a skinny little maze, which seems like not hitting the walls is a thing. Or you can go left over here to apparently raining explosives and hydraulic presses and spinny things. This seems way more dangerous than the maze. So if I have any hope of beating this, I'm probably gonna take the maze. That looks pretty chill, unless there's something hidden over there. Then we got some more crazy stuff here. I don't know what I just saw back there. I don't know if there's like a dead end or something that you have to jump out of it, or I don't know. Another multiple pathway thing. We can go up over here, and we're gonna need really good suspension, like really soft suspension, if we're gonna not repair, because the amount of impacts our vehicle is gonna have to take on this course seems very high. But there's also a path that goes all the way around, apparently. And it looks like we're eventually gonna peak at the top here, but then there's a path down. And what's really kind of probably going to be annoying is you're going to do, if you make it through all that with your vehicle intact, you have the biggest jump at the end that you have to clear and survive in order to get back to the start to complete one lap. So I don't know what kind of vehicle we want. I don't know what kind of restrictions there should be, if there should be any. I'm gonna have my personal restrictions are definitely gonna be no gyros. So let's hope I can build a better vehicle than I built in the last custom map, which was this nightmare of a thing. Although we don't have as bumpy of a road as we used to have. We just have, it's a jumpy road, but not a bumpy road. I think I'm gonna need the ground clearance to absorb the impact, so I think I'm definitely gonna go with a large wheel vehicle. The question is, do I have any type of like wing thing going on to like absorb catch the air on jumps? Like, do I want to be able to catch air on jumps to have a softer landing, or do I want to be purely suspension based? So what I'm thinking for suspension is doing a setup like I did my rock crawler on the rear wheels of my rock crawler, where the suspension actually comes from a hinge both in the front and the back like this, and it is going to be slightly angled down, but then this hinge flexes, so it's going to have a lot of sway, and we just dial in this strength setting here. We'll keep it at like 10 for now. Let's set this angle to 15 degrees. Give ourselves a logic gate that gives these steering hinges a constant downwards angle. So then we need good old pipe pieces like this. So let's just see what that looks like now. All right. And then what are we doing? Huh. I got a weird idea. Because like if these are angled down, this isn't going to quite work as well as I thought. Oh. It could. I think if I use the suspension this way, like this. Because I was thinking about doing it like this, but then it's going to be angled down, so the suspension isn't going to be like in line very well. But this way might work out okay. I might be setting myself up for like a weird failure here with the physics, but let's just go with it and see what happens first. I don't know if monster truck wheels are necessary. I feel like truck wheels will be good enough. Let me just see how does this sit. That's kind of looking okay. I'm gonna go with this for now. Whoa, look how soft that suspension is though. It's definitely way too soft right now, and some of these wheels are backwards. But we're onto something, I believe. It is so weird. Oh my goodness. It is very weird. Don't worry. There's a lot of tuning that can happen with this. So let's set the strength up to 20. Oh, nope. Don't want that. I selected all my steering hinges. I only want these particular steering hinges. All right, there we go. Okay, the turning is weird. Oh, that's why the turning is weird, because these have the controls back in them, even though I thought I removed those. All right, turning is still a little weird. I might need to go a little bit wider. feeling a little thin of a wheelbase. I'm really slow right now. Let's put a whole bunch more engines up here. I'm gonna change the angle to 10, strength 30. I mean, that's pretty bouncy there. But even like this first bump, I nosedive and it's not great. But like this is kind of nice. I do feel like I don't have a lot of traction. I might want to try the other wheels. All right, I'm just trying to see how it feels. Whoa, it's so bouncy. Oh my goodness, that was kind of crazy. This suspension might hurt me. Oh my god, this is crazy actually. I mean, we're not taking damage on the landings at least, but like it can literally bounce us up. That might be, uh-oh. Okay. I'm fine. We're gonna need some type of anti-flipping system. Unless, I don't know if it counts to press R to reorient. I feel like, but the thing is on these maps, that doesn't always work very well. That is crazy. It is crazy what is happening to us though. Oh, here we go. Big. Wow. We are able to survive. I'm very happy with how much damage it can, or how much it can absorb without damaging is pretty good so far. But there's still a lot to be desired. Our speed is very bad. I'm kind of tempted to switch these out for monster truck wheels just to see what it feels like. Let's just try this first ramp here. Ah. That's crazy. These things do feel like they are way less slippy. I might actually go with these. This might be a crazy vehicle. Look at that. I kind of feel like I want my back suspension to be less strong. Because I don't want... Oh. Whoa, 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 what happened? Whoa, what happened? What happened? Why did the shaking start? Just because I changed this to 20? Let's go back up to 30 on this. Oh no, it's broken. All right, let me try respawning. Why is it shaking all of a sudden? This was fine a second ago. All right, if I don't have the steering, you can see it's actually fine. So it was the steering hinges that were being shaky. So now what I'm gonna do is actually add the steering hinges back here, like this. So now I steer that way. That's okay. I'll add some lower center of mass. All right, but we need to build out the rest of this vehicle as well. Oh, we're gonna need to be a lot faster too. Because of this jump, we're gonna need boost. We're gonna need some strong booster. Look at this jump. Now that I'm looking at my vehicle, this jump is ridiculous. We are so gonna need boost, and we are going to need some gliding control. Like, there's no way to do this without gliding control, is there? Even getting up this with my engine power right now is like hard. All right, let's just go as fast as we can and see what happens. Big wheel vehicle might not even be okay for this. I'm too heavy right now. Look at that. Look how much speed I lose. There's no way. There's no way to do that without an absurd amount of boost. And perhaps, lift. Like, we might need some lift. I'm not gonna fly, though. I'm not gonna create something that can fly, because that's just cheating. I think I may have gone way too big for what this course entails. It is not looking good right now for speed. I mean, our vehicle is kind of looking good. Although, this is feeling pretty fast. It's not feeling that fast, though. Definitely not feeling fast enough for this jump. Okay, this is a good sign. The thrust definitely helps. But I don't think this thrust is going to help me through this this ramp at all. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, see, that's bad too. All right, and that wasn't absolutely terrible. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. But if I had downforce for like the actual flatland stuff, Can I add... But then the jumps aren't going to go well if I have too much downforce. But let's just see how balanced I am in the air. If I add... What kind of spoiler do I want to add to the front? Can I add this thing to the front? All right, here we go. Ah! Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's bad if I can't even drive straight. What? I thought the downforce would make me drive straighter. Okay, here we go. And fly. See, I need to be able to make this jump. Once I can make this jump, I can try the course. But if I can't make this jump, there's literally no point. I'm gonna need to be able to glide a little bit somehow. What if instead of spoilers here, we have elevators that we can switch from downforce to up force? I don't know how much of an impact that's gonna have. I'm not seeing a lot when I'm driving. Maybe if I made the angle closer to 20 degrees. When I activate downforce. Okay, there is a little bit of downforce. That's good. Especially if I'm going faster, should be fine. All right, this is actually feeling pretty good speed-wise. And then if I activate this, we should glide a little bit more. Oh, okay, yeah, well, we're not gonna have grip if I have upwards force, so that makes sense. But the question is, am I gonna flip when I do that? Am I equalized or am I bad? Now let's try this. We'll start with some downforce. Go. Well, that's gonna be annoying if that happens after getting through the entire course. Like, maybe no downforce for that part. All right, no downforce, just speed. This transition is gonna like ruin my day. All right, and then up force. Oh, I didn't keep the... I didn't keep the thrust going. There's a lot more controls that I have to think about, and it's kind of confusing. Thinking maybe what if just these go up? Then I'll at least like point my nose up a little bit, and I can kind of control my nose. I don't know. Okay, there it goes. All right, keep that. Oh! I had no expectation that that was gonna work, but I just did that. Keep my my nose up, and I was able to control it. All right, I think I'm ready. I'm ready to do a full run now. Okay, no repairs. Here we go. We are starting. Yeah. That's gonna help me on a lot of these landings. Okay, why am I not turning left? Come on. Okay, that was weird. Doesn't matter. We're not about time right now. We are about survival. I just need to survive one lap on this course. Now that I've realized I don't even know how this thing actually drives. Keep some downforce. Right. Oh, there's a bit of a gap there. Didn't realize that. There's probably going to be a lot of gaps I don't notice. Uh-oh. Okay, this is fine. I don't have a damage indicator yet, so I'm doing fine for now. All right. Oh boy, this is not fine. Okay, we got hurt. Where did we get hurt? There? Okay, that's fine. I don't need that. That's just the body. It's the chassis that we got to worry about. Whew. Uh-oh. All right, all right, these landings are a little bit worse than I was expecting. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have an anti-roll system. I'm gonna lose my tail. That's not gonna be good either. Do I go up into the pipe or do I stay down? I'm gonna try to go up into the pipe. This isn't working. This isn't. One little decision. One little decision and it ruined everything. Is the pipe better though? I didn't even notice that part. All right, well, let's start over. And do I want to make any adjustments? I kind of think I should. I don't know what though right now. Oh, how about some aerodynamic adjustment in the front, because that is terrible. All right, that should definitely be useful. All right, trying again. Gonna try to play it more gentle this time, especially with these transitions. All right, the traction in this pipe is weird. It's definitely a little weird. All right, I'm trying to figure out how much I want to actually use my boost just to get through some of these parts versus keeping it casual. That was a smooth transition. Unexpectedly. It wasn't the most controlled. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't remember where I got my first bit of damage, but I'm going to hope I can last longer before my speedometer is cracked. Okay, what are we doing here? Just a gentle transition, I hope. Yeah. Looking good. All right, looking good. Oh, this one was rough up here. Oh, why did that damage me? Really? Okay, here we go. All right, come on. The screen definitely got a little cracked there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive this. There are so many worse things. All right, I'm gonna try to get in this pipe again. This time I'm gonna, like, be prepared for it. Don't flip over. Okay. All right, come on. Come on. The traction is very, very spotty. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. What is this transition? What are you doing to me? Okay. Whoa. All right. Yes. This is feeling smooth so far. Yep, not going for any speed records. Just going for survival. Just want to survive. The only thing with the steering hinge suspension is there's no dampen settings. Okay, let's not explode on a barrel. That would be terrible. Okay, where are we? I feel like we're coming up on that split where you can choose the maze. Here we go. Here's the split. I have terrible steering. All right, so we're gonna choose the maze. Do I even have enough of a steering radius to get through this? I didn't even really think about this. Okay, if I go slower, I can steer sharper. If I go slower, I can steer sharper. Okay, this isn't bad. I'm hoping the maze is, like, not a maze. I'm hoping it's just a path, a windy path. I don't want to get lost. So far, I haven't seen any other options to go, so I think I'll be good through here. Oh, my wheels are getting shaky at the front. That glitchy thing that was happening. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna avoid jumps at all costs. I think jumps are gonna be the biggest chance of bad. So now which way do I go? This is a maze. This has multiple options. I'm just gonna choose the path of least resistance. Yeah, no way am I taking that elevated path. That is just insanity. That's just asking to fall apart, to get damaged. Okay, left. I feel like there's no dead ends here, which is nice. Okay, there we go. Is this a gap I need to go across? I don't want to do that jump. I'd rather do this up. That's not an off-roady section, is it? Hold on. These are pistons. Those are gonna be pistons, aren't they? I didn't know about this jump. I thought I could just avoid it. Uh-oh. I think these are piston things. Please tell me there's a... Oh, it's even worse over here. I want to try it, but I don't... What if... Oh, this could destroy me. I'm gonna try this, though. I'm gonna flip over. Okay, well, we have another jump to test out here. I don't know if I can make this one. No, they're just going now. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I try. Okay, okay. Oh, not okay. That's not okay. How do I absorb those impacts? There's bigger jumps. All right, well, I can make it over the pistons. I think... Do I strengthen or weaken my steering hinges is the question. All right, I don't know. I'm just going to go a little bit stronger. I don't know if that's better or worse, though. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit weaker. What I'm worried about, though, with weaker is if I land too hard, I may bottom out and fall apart. I'm gonna go down to 45. All right. Here we go again. All right, I'm already damaged. I'm just gonna go ahead and restart. All right, come on. Come on, let's not get damaged right here. Thank you. That didn't feel good, though. I feel a little bit bouncier, weaker. Although I did lower my weight just a little bit, so they're probably a combined effect. What is going on? No. All right, I might need an anti-flip system. And I'm gonna make my wheels a little bit wider. An anti-flip system is gonna, I don't know. I can't think of a way to make it fit nicely. So I'm gonna hold off on it just a little bit. All right, and I'll lower the steering hinge suspension to 40 strength. Maybe the front ones will stay at 45, but the back ones are gonna be at 40. Looking a little bit even there. Okay. All right, this is feeling okay. All right, let's see what happens. That was a little rough. Ooh, I can feel the weaker steering hinges. We're definitely gonna be bottoming out on some landings for sure. Like this one probably. Okay, I'm surprised that didn't damage us more. All right, the pipes weren't bad. Let's try this path this time. The pipes seem a little bit more gentle than these. Yeah, the pipes are definitely, the pipes are definitely more gentle. Uh-oh, oh no, oh no. Oh, we're ruined. Okay, so we went too weak on the suspension. We need to be back at what we were. We were at like 50. Uh-oh. Oh no. And we're upside down again. Do I really gotta make a system here? I think I do. Are you ready for this? I almost feel like if I use gyros, that wouldn't make the challenge easier. I mean, it would make it easier. It wouldn't make it easy. I feel like I kind of screwed myself over there by giving myself that limitation. But I'm gonna try to stick with what I'm doing. I just don't know how to flip my thing over without completely ruining it for like regular driving. All right, I got a new idea, and I might be in the worst spot for it, but here it is. Of course, I'm like underneath the thing now, so I can't even test it out. Okay, ready? That's fine. Come on. All right, let's try reversing it. All right, now. Okay, now if I do that and give it the gas. Oh, there we go. All right, we're in action now. We're back in action. We can at least flip over if we get upside down. I don't have a lot of confidence that we're gonna be able to get through the course without dying, though. All right, here we go. Take 20 or whatever. All right, here we go. Take 30 or whatever we're on. Oh, I just gotta hope nothing unplanned like that happens for the rest of the course. I don't even think I've gotten through a third of it. That last jump. I'm just gonna see how far I can get in the next 30 minutes. I'm already an hour. It's the first time I failed that one. I'm already an hour into this. I'm gonna give myself another 30 minutes, and we're gonna see what my far point is. This isn't even about beating the challenge anymore. This is just about how far can I get within a reasonable amount of time. Oh, wait, no, I'm already damaged. Let's not start damaged. Okay, here we go. Not bad. Step one, not bad. We didn't do absolutely terrible on the very first step of the course. All right, all I gotta do is just keep going through this section. See, that's the smoothest transition if you just go. With my vehicle, at least. Okay, this one you don't want to just go though. Kind of want to give it a little bit of a softer throttle. Okay. Where's the spot to land here? Okay, there's no real amazing spot. I don't like that. Yeah, we got some damage by the front wheels. Can't do that too much more. Ah, this is not, these landings are not feeling good. They're feeling janky. Okay, come on. We are gonna lose our parts that we need. All right, I'm doing the pipes. All right, let's just turn this way. All right, give it some gas and some thrust. There we go, nice transition. The pipes are definitely more gentle than the larger pipes. I guess it's all pipes. All right, we got this weird transition here. Take it gentle. All right, see, that's fine. I like it when I don't hear metal noises clanking. Oh, that was smooth. Yeah, that was pretty smooth. Okay. Oh, that was less smooth. But we are transitioning down. All right, feeling good. Feeling good. I am visibly damaged. Oh, please don't. I'm going too fast through these explosives. All right. Careful. Okay, these do not turn well on this grassy texture. Whatever that grassy texture is, these wheels do not like it. All right, now we just got the maze section, which is fine. This part is just tedious. All right, we're coming out of the maze and we're going into the other maze. And I just remembered where our far point was last time. Our far point was the jump over the pistons. So I'm really worried about that. I just gotta remember I have my pitch up in the front on those elevators. That combined with the thrust, I'm gonna hope I can give myself a soft landing to be able to drive away from. Okay, here it goes. Why are they all active right now and none of them were active before? I can't go over those. They were all supposed to be down. This is different. This is bad. Oh, I don't think I can do this. All right, well, here goes nothing. They're just in my way. There's no way. There's no way. And now my flipping thing isn't gonna work. I made it. Somehow I survived. You know what? This is gonna eventually work. This is gonna eventually work. I'm going away. Yes. This is gonna eventually work. I cannot believe. All right, we made it past there. This is our far point. I might have to switch this to just try to get to the end. Like, this is checkpoints now. I don't think I can start from the beginning every single time. I think I failed the initial challenge. Where am I going, though? I'm gonna go this way. This is all unexplored territory for me. Wherever has the gentlest drops is where I'm gonna go. Okay. And we go this way. Was there another way? I thought there was another... Oh, there was a way to go up there. That looks terrible, though. This looks less terrible. Oh. Please, suspension, save me. Please save me, suspension. I don't know how many of these... I don't know how many of these drops I can take. If they're like that, it's fine. I definitely think I chose the better path. Those ones look terrible up there. This looks very doable so far. I hope it doesn't get too much worse than this. It's getting worse than this right here. I don't like this section. Come on. Come on, suspension. Come on. Come on. I think it's just a lot of... It's getting worse. I think it's just a lot of this up to the top. Oh, I hit... Oh, I hit there. Oh, no. All right. Here we go. Ah. 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 No, 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 no. You know what? I'm continuing. I just want to see the rest of this course at this point. Oh, I don't even think I can bring my vehicle up here. Hold on. What about up here? Oh, not enough space. I want to keep it in the condition it's in. I don't think the map's going to let me, though. I literally can't. I have to spawn in my vehicle from scratch. All right. Well, we're going to continue from here. We're going to see if we can survive the rest of this, at least. See if we can do it in with one repair. I already damaged myself quite. Am I doing the exact same thing I just did? Am I really doing the exact same? I just did the exact same thing I just did. Okay, here we go. Off to a bad start. Already flipped over on the very first one. All right, there we go. Anti-flip mechanism works. All right, let's go this way this time. Man, the angles off of these are rough. Okay, come on. Ah, I'm gonna lose so many parts if these don't get less extreme. See, this looks better here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, take it over here. Okay, what's this? What do we got? Terrible. Absolutely terrible looking. This is gonna require some more attention. Okay, ready? Okay, that was actually not bad. That one wasn't too bad. Okay, that one was a little glitchy. Okay, all right, we're doing good now. Man, I actually kind of feel like I could have done this. At least based off of where I am now. I definitely could have got where I am now. Ooh, if I just didn't fall off. I could have beaten the course if I didn't fall off or crash. But so far, this is feeling not terrible from here. Okay, now we're getting into something different. Oh, no. Oh, no, indeed. Okay. All right, well, this is definitely a crux here. This is a make or break moment. See if I can just do this at all. Why do I feel so slow compared to how I was before? That was so smooth. I feel like I'm too slow for the final jump now, though. I feel like I'm way slower for some reason. Am I way slower? I mean, the final jump does have the big downhill. So there's that. Okay, come on. Come on. This is getting violent. When it just like, it points my nose down at the next ramp. Like not even the jump itself. Oh, okay. Oh no. We're gonna end up going off the course here, I think. Oh, unless I can save it from here. This isn't looking good. Ah, man. We were doing so well there. We got up to here. I'm not going to be able to bring my vehicle back. I'm going to have to spawn in another fresh one. All right, so that's 2 repairs now. As far as progress on the course. The last time I did, I had to like come back a couple times, but I wasn't continuing from somewhere I hadn't already continued from. All right, but we had 2 separate skips essentially with our repair. All right, see now this part's looking just fine. We're almost at the top. Things were going a little bit weird there. Ah, why did that damage me? Dang. Wait, what's this? What's this? Whoa. Okay, all right, another big transition here. See what we can pull off. There we go. I'm so slow. But nailed it very smoothly. I'm stuck. Am I stuck? Oh, apparently I gotta go out to here. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right, let's use our anti-flip. Not anti-flip, but our unflip. There we go. Nice. All right. Oh, this is nice. It's getting nicer. Except for this right here. But my suspension is good enough for that, at least. All right, well, definitely got to use another repair. That, I feel like, wasn't my suspension's fault. That, I feel like, was a Trailmakers physics kind of got the best of me there. All right, it is the last turn. Okay, we made it to the top. Now we've got the big boy ahead of us. The big jump. So I think, what's that, 3 repairs now? 3 or 4? Is this it here? This is it here. Okay, here we go. Just go down here and hopefully not pick up too much speed before the end. I feel like I'm gonna explode on the transition to going up at that ramp. Oh boy. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Alright, I am kind of tempted. No matter how this goes, if I succeed or not, I am kind of tempted to do another start from the beginning run, just to see what happens. All right, but here it goes. Oh, final jump. Can I land it? I'm gonna explode right here, right down here at the bottom. See? That's always gonna be waiting for me. No matter how good I do on this course, that is always going to be waiting for me down here. All right, let's try this again. So here's what I need to do. I need to figure out, where do I start speeding up from? Because I cannot go from all the way up there. I feel like if I get down to like right here, and then I just start speeding up, I don't know. Like, see, that's smooth, but then do I have enough for this? I do. Okay, I don't need a lot. This is the smooth... That is so nice. All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try one more time from the beginning until I can't go any further. We're gonna see how far I can get. I do feel like it is theoretically possible. With 30% luck and 70% driving skill, I think I could get through this without one single repair. All right. All right, here we go. We're starting. First transition, no damage. Okay. Oh, I forgot to just go through this part. Yep. Easy transition, no damage. I'm hoping that after actually getting through the whole course that I've learned a little bit more. Oh, but the pistons area, I feel like I got so lucky during the piston area, and I don't know if I can repeat that. Especially with the pistons going constantly, you know? Okay, that was a little rough, but it didn't tell us that there's any, like, significant damage. Okay. There's one of our first real rough transitions. Trying to use my thrust to kind of help. And it definitely worked. I've learned a little bit. Okay, definitely going into the pipes again. If I can actually steer. Okay, there we go. Nice transition. Okay, the awkward transition in the pipes. Just taking it slow is good. Really trying to minimize damage before those big jumps. Our speedometer isn't even cracked yet. This is pretty promising. Whoa, I almost went too slow on that. That would have been terrible. All right, we're doing, this is our best run yet. I almost ruined it right after saying how good it was. But this is the farthest we've gotten without a cracked speedometer, so good sign. But the piston jump could be the end all. Like, everything could just explode there. All right, we're into the maze. Let's just get through the maze and get to the pistons. All right, here we are. Moment of truth here. Can I make it? All right, here we go. Full speed ahead. Slow down. Okay, first time taking damage, but we haven't flipped over. That's a lot of damage, though. That whole suspension piece connecting that wheel is also damaged, so I'm not happy about that. And I'm gonna go this way again. Oh, man, that wheel might fall off at some point. I do think that wheel will fall off at some point. on these ramps that we have to keep crashing over. All right, but where was our first repair on this thing before? I don't remember where our first repair was before. Okay, but let's see what we do here. See, like this stuff is gonna take that wheel off at some point, I'm pretty sure. I think that's gonna be our failure point. Oh, okay. Okay, no, land, yes, okay. Definitely took some damage. Took a lot of damage there, but we're still alive. Okay. Actually, see, like this one where you're kind of pointing me down at, oh, I think this is where I messed up last time. All right, I'm gonna go on the other side. I don't think it's gonna be graceful, but I think it's the best I'm gonna be able to do. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is where I fell off before. I think we have a new high point now. Ow. Oh, please keep my wheels. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be good to me. That wasn't me. That was not me. I should have had that. I really think I should have had that. All right, I'm just gonna continue from here though. Like, man, I really should have had that. What's this one again? Oh, just a tough one. All right. That was also a weird one. All right, now the run's ruined. We were doing so well. I was actually thinking we could do it. I was really thinking we could do it. Let me see if I can make it to the end from here. I feel like that should count as one repair because that second one was also not fair. See, now we're doing great. This is amazing now. Not taking any damage on these. Oh yeah, we got the big one. I actually wasn't really ready. Ah, I just messed that up. I didn't prepare myself for that jump because I'm not nearly as invested in the outcome of this anymore. Now that I've had the catastrophic failure. I'm going faster than I normally would. I'm pushing it to its limits. Seeing what this thing is really capable of. If I was less cautious and scared. I was more confident. Pressure is off. And it's actually, it's working out pretty well for me, except for that one jump that I didn't prepare for. Whoa, oh, that was a bad bounce. That was definitely due to me being reckless. Oh, that too. Okay, that was also a really bad bounce. I think there's a jump here. I'm not even looking anymore. All right, yeah, there we go. And we just, what, we jump off over here again? Oh, that's too far. That's fine. Nice, nailed it. Yeah, I'm going a little bit too fast now. Taking damage that I don't need to be taking with my back end slamming on the ground. Like that. Alright, made it to the top. Gonna try one final push to the end of the end jump. See if I've learned enough to be able to do that in one go. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, no, I'm safe. There we go. All right, we're here. Not even gonna repair or anything. Just gonna go and hope that I can do this carefully this time. We just don't want too much speed. Too much speed is actually bad. So I'm letting myself roll right now. I should have looked at what my speed was. I'm just gonna stay around 100. All right, now I'm gonna gun it. All right, give it some throttle. Give it some up pitch. Uh-oh, this is bad. Oh. Still was a bit of a gamble. Would have been a bit of a gamble if I made it there. I thought that I had that last jump down. It actually does seem really well suited for my vehicle because the way it angles me up, my thrust can really kind of lighten my, it can give me enough lift to kind of lighten my trajectory and give a soft landing at the end, but I got off balance there and the seat controls just couldn't save it. But man, this is definitely a tough challenge. It's definitely going to take a lot of time. Like, to do this successfully, you would take a lot of time to fine-tune a suspension that could absorb all those impacts without damaging the vehicle. That'd be pretty intense. So I'll leave a link down to the course. It is called The Challenge. If you guys want to give this a try yourself and have a no repairs lap from start to finish, let me know how you guys do down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.